Hey guys! So today I am doing an asexual pride look because it is Asexual Pride Day. And I happened to glance over at what tomorrow is and realized when I did polysexual, I got a little bit ahead of myself. Flags wise. Because I didn't realize polyamorous had its own day, so we're gonna kind of be doing something tomorrow that might be a little bit different. But anyways, today is Asexual Pride Day, not poly, so that's what we're focusing on. And yes, I'm cleaning my brushes. I'm doing an intro because I forgot to clean them last night. I didn't get the chance to. I had to get out the door, and by the time I got home, I was in no shape to be cleaning my brushes. So, I'm trying to clean them really quickly. But I do have exciting news. Thank you to the person who subscribed to me, because I woke up to that today and I almost had an attack. I'm so happy that you enjoy my content enough that you decided to subscribe. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that means to me. So thank you, and I hope that I continue to produce content that will be entertaining and will be worth your time to watch. It means a lot to me that you decided to subscribe today. Or last night. Some point last night my time. But thank you so much. I love that. It made me so happy. I'm just cleaning my brushes. Ignore that. I just have one more to clean and then we'll get on to the makeup look, guys, I swear. And I do have background music again. This one is Likey by Twice. I didn't see anything about problems with the background music or anything, so I'm gonna keep doing it for another couple of videos until I get a little bit more feedback on that from you guys. Hopefully you guys like the background music, and you're always free to give me songs to listen to while I'm doing my makeup. So, anyways, now that my brushes are all clean, let's go ahead and get into the look. And I have my foundation around here somewhere. I found one of them. And I say one of them because I use two. Because for the life of me, stores do not sell my skin color. They sell stuff that is lighter than the ghost I look on camera, because I'm not that light in real life. And they sell stuff that's darker. But they don't sell my skin color. So, that can become a little bit of an issue sometimes. But we make it work by combining one that is darker than my skin tone by a little bit, and one that is lighter than my skin tone by a little bit. And just blending those together. And then on your neck too, guys. Don't forget about your neck. There we go. And now onto the darker of the two. There we go. Getting the lid off of this one is so difficult. And I don't know why it is. It just seems to always want to provide me a challenge, and I don't appreciate it. And this one's a lot more liquidy too. It's also newer than the other one that I use, because I just got a hold of it recently. But, you know, I'm not quite sure if that has to do with the consistency or not. It might just be a brand thing. Could be any number of things. I don't know enough about the brand to know. I need a little bit more. I don't have enough because it's such a liquidy thing that it takes a little bit more to get it spread out. make sure that there's enough on my face, because I know that some of these patches aren't exactly very liquidy, you know, acting like foundation. Alright, there we go. And now we blend them. And I still feel like it darkens me out a little bit, but it's not near as bad as if I didn't do this. So I'll take it. It either darkens me out or it makes me look yellow. There's like no in between there. And it's kind of annoying because I'm not yellow. I don't have a yellow tint to my skin. That would be more so my sister. Or, well, I say more so because she is also very olivey. I just don't match foundations. I don't know why they don't make foundations for people of my skin tone. They don't. I can only imagine the struggle if you are of another race and you have a skin tone that's not commonly sold. I feel bad for you people. And I don't introduce my products because I know that not all of these brands sell for the darker skin tones. So, like my foundation and my concealer, I don't tend to advertise because it's not fair to those who have darker skin tones to try and get the same kind of makeup that I have, only for them to not have it. So if you notice that I don't tend to introduce them, that is why. Alright, next up, concealer. It's just a simple step, but it is a necessary step. And we go 3-pronged flower on our forehead and down our nose. Hold on. Ah. That eyelash is getting on my eye. Ah. The struggle of doing makeup. And I wanted to do a mask review for you guys today, but I just don't have the time. So, unfortunately, that'll have to wait until another day. Hopefully this Saturday I can, because I don't work Saturday. So I should have longer to do this. If I don't, then there's a problem, because my Saturdays are supposed to be free. But anyway, and I always put some on my chin just to highlight it, but also I know, oh god, I just got concealer on my finger. It's okay, just dab it out. I have an itchy nose, guys, and my allergies are killing me today. But, what was I saying? I don't know, I've lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me at some point in the video. Oh, Saturdays are my one day off of work, so hopefully I'll be able to do a face mask review along with the makeup that I do for you guys on Saturday. And get it out at a decent time. I have found the way to upload my videos, by the way. I kill my laptop every time I do it, but I don't have a choice because I can't turn it off before I leave or set a timer for it to turn off on its own or something. Like, that just doesn't exist. So, I'm unfortunately having to kill my laptop to get these things uploaded, but it's okay. I just turn on my music on YouTube because my YouTube playlist is all the videos and stuff, so it'll keep the screen on up until the laptop is dead. So it works out well enough because it keeps the laptop screen on, and because I have the video uploading in a background tab, it'll upload all the way before the laptop dies. And I'm just covering all the blemishes that I have. I'm not breaking out as bad currently, but just because I am doing makeup, I'm still breaking out. Because my skin is not used to makeup daily. Because I don't normally do a daily makeup look. Because I just don't see a point to it when I work in a warehouse. my mom did while she was still at work before she got hurt. I didn't see a point to it. Sometimes I would do my eyeshadow while I was sat in the car for several hours because I would get bored, but besides that, I just didn't really do much makeup-wise for work. It's Pride Month though. I will proudly show off these makeup looks that I'm doing for you guys. Alright, and there's the foundation and stuff. So next up we have bronzer. And yes, this is the same one that I keep using. It is the RK by Kiss Mineral Powder, and I really like this one. That's why I keep going back to it, because I really, really like this bronzer. And it doesn't take much of it. And I just read what color it is, and I'm realizing why it's so dark to me. It's rich beige. I ain't rich in color. I'm very white. That's why I do so little of it, and I'm very careful about how I do it. But anyway, you do it in your hairline, along your jawline, and then you suck in your cheek, and it goes in the hollow area of your cheek. There we go, and then the same on the other side. My eyes are watering. Nothing wants to work with me getting makeup done today. I'm noticing. Everything wants to work against my getting my makeup look done for you guys today. It's annoying, but I'm still doing my look. Nothing will stop me. My eyes can water and all that stuff, and it can be annoying as hell. It's not going to stop me. Alright, and now you blend it out. Same brush, just do circles, and you blend it out. Blend it over the bottom of your chin, just so that the edges of the ones that you did on your jawline don't look so sharp. That kind of stuff. Yes, I make odd faces while I do makeup. I'm aware. Alright, and then the next step of bronzer, because I do 2 steps for my bronzer, if I can get it open. There we go. You need, where'd the brush go? A little thin ball brush. This is My Chemical Romance Cemetery Drive. And you get the bronzer on your brush, as you can hopefully see, and you're gonna go in the top of your eye, or the top of your nose, middle, and the bottom. And then you're gonna go up to your eyebrow, and you're gonna play connect the dots. The best way I have found to describe this is it's a connect the dots thing. There we go. I didn't have quite enough on my brush, so I had to pick a little bit more up. It's better to have too little than too much, though, because it's easier to fix too little than it is to fix too much, though both of them are fixable. And then just the same thing on the other side. Dot, dot, dot. Play connect the dots. And this just shadows your nose and makes it look thinner. And things like that. As you can hopefully see. I don't know how well you can see it. I'm blind without my glasses. But that's what you do. And then your bronzer is done. That's it with your bronzer. And I'm patting this in because it's annoying me that it's still sat at the back of my hand. Alright. And for asexuality, we are doing a little bit more of an out of the closet look. Because it's the same color scheme as demisexual and graysexual, so I'm like, I have to differentiate these somehow. So this is how we're doing that. Alright, but anyways, blush is next. So, I'm using my my LA Colors Mink blush. It's a good color, pretty bright, so you don't need much of it. And then just right above where you did that bronzer, and you can suck in your cheek again if you have to. Just a little bit of blush. A little bit of blush. Doesn't take much on your brush, and you'll have plenty for both of your cheeks. And trust me with that. LA Colors, I have found, is a pretty good brand that's very pigmented and very bright. So, it's a good brand to use if you can afford to use it. And then this is my Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the color Blossom Glow, specifically for me. And I'm getting a lot because I want to glow like the star I am, just like you guys are my stars. That's why I got so excited when I saw the subscriber. I was like, ooh, one of my stars has joined. Yay! I'm so happy that you enjoyed my makeup enough that you wanted to subscribe with my stupid ramblings. This is My Chemical Romance. Kill all your friends. Don't do that. This is just what the song is titled. Yes, I went through an emo phase for a long time and still enjoy going back and listening to their music. I'm aware that most people outgrow them. I'm also 19, so just keep that in mind. Be nice. Safe space, guys, remember? We're not mean here. We accept everybody. Alright, there we go. And now, I have a blending brush. If you don't have a blending brush, get a spare powder brush. It'll work just as well. And you're just gonna go in circles on your cheeks and blend, blend, blend your makeup out. Blend, 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 blend. Because if you don't blend it, it just looks like hard lines, and that's not what you want in makeup because it's not natural. My hairs are getting in the way. My little baby hairs keep getting pulled onto my face, and I'm trying to keep them back. Alright, and now we're on to powder, which I grabbed and put somewhere. Hold on, where did my powder go? Let me find that really quick, because it's kind of a necessary thing. I found it. Found it! Open it off the side of my bed, because I don't particularly want powder all over the place. And I am using a CoverGirl Clean Professional finishing powder. Or setting powder, not finishing powder. And this just helps set your base makeup. Make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. And I'm tapping it off because you don't want too much of this stuff. And then just smear it all over your face because it sets the base makeup that you've been working on. There you go. That actually smells good. I've never smelled it just because, you know, that's a weird thing. And I'm realizing that smells like baby powder. And baby powder is not a bad smell. Alright. And next, we're on our eyes. And this is the part where it gets to be a little bit more of an open makeup look because we are going to do a flag on our cheeks. I can't do it on my lips. I'm just going to do purple on my lips. because I don't have a gray or a black lipstick. And as it is, I only have silver for gray and eyeshadow. So this is going to be an interesting little look. But we're going to do our best. And yes, I put my glasses back on just specifically to talk to you guys. You know, I'm an idiot. But it's okay. I love the Jackson 5, but it's such a slow song. Alright, this is Eric Nam Potion featuring Woody Go-Child. And again, K-pop. I'm aware. It's not a commonly liked thing. Just try the music, guys. Listen to the music. It's actually really good, and it has a really good meaning if you search up the lyrics in English. Where does my purple one go? I have a little purple eyeshadow thing that I really like the color of that I got from Ipsy a while back. And it's gone missing. I really like the color of it too. I wanted to use it. No, where'd it go? Hold on, because I just tossed it on my bed. Probably around here somewhere. I wanted to use that today. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Has it fallen? No. Where did it go? I don't know where it's gone. Did it get buried by this makeup stuff? I don't think so. No. It's not under my phone. Dang it. I really like that little palette. It's just a purple color, but it's a really pretty purple color that I really enjoy using. And it just got missing. Oh well. I looked, I couldn't find it, and I need to get moving on this makeup again because you guys, I'm sure, don't have all day to watch me. So let's continue. I'll just use the purple out of my CoverGirl palette, even though I really wanted to use my purple. And this is just a CoverGirl palette from Walmart. It's fine, that can sit there. It's a pretty good palette. Trying to figure out by the time I get to purple, what brush am I going to be using? Probably this one. And we're going to do the cheek, the flag on our cheek first. And it's just going to be a very simple flag. And I'm aware it's at an angle. I can't draw straight lines, guys. Alright, there's that. White will be at this one. And I'm trying to get plenty of it on the brush because I want the white to show up and stand out. And I'm dabbing it on instead of anything else. There we go. Because I don't want it to blend with my foundation, as it is, I'm going to have to clean the brush between uses to make sure that I don't get anything on my white eyeshadow. And B, I just want to be careful about not blending it with the purple on accident. This will be when I get to the gray. And I'm not showing off what brushes I'm using because you can just use the same brush and clean them. I'll show them off when I get to the eyeshadow portion on my actual eyes. But right this second, I'm just trying to apply this flag to my face. Because 'cause I know I'm always late. Alright, this is Fall Out Boy. A little less 16 candles. Alright, and I'm on my silver now because I don't have gray, sadly. So I make silver work. And just a line of this. And with this one I'll probably have to clean it between uses too because the silver will pick up the color as easily as the white. And I'm trying to make sure there's plenty of silver so that you can actually tell what color it is, because my mom said it looked like lilac with sparkles yesterday when I showed her. And that was not my goal. Alright, there we go. That's okay for now. And black, which is off my CoverGirl palette again. What did I do? I don't know what I did. It's fine. And it's kind of a silvery gray in the package, but it's actually very black when you apply it to your cheeks and your eyes, as I found out the hard way. The shadows on my face. This is Panic at the Disco. Death of a Bachelor. Awesome little song by them. This was written by the lead singer Brendan Urie for his wife on their wedding. And it was officially released after the wedding, but it was written for his wife, which I think is really sweet. Alright. There you go. There's our flag. Next up is our eyes. And we're going to go in backwards order of what we just did. So we're starting with the black, and for that we're using a smudge brush. And we're going to go to our CoverGirl palette and get some of this gray looking black. And just do a line of it about a quarter of the way in. Fill in behind that. Oh no. And yes, this is a live performance that they recorded. He hits those high notes. I've been to a concert of his. Of theirs, technically. They were an actual group before they broke up and the other members left. But, this is an actual song of, he can actually hit those high notes. I heard it live, and I was in shock, because I thought some of it might have been auto-tuned, because it's gotta hurt his voice, but he hits them live. Oh, I want to just continue in on the same eye when I always do my eyes at the same time. I don't know why I did that. I'm getting distracted today, guys. As you can kind of tell. And again, just kind of a quarter of the way in. Line. Fill in. And you'll notice that I'm not going just straight down on my eyebrow or whatever. I'm doing it at an angle to the corner of my eye. I've just found for me and my facial shape that looks better. If you found a way to apply it that looks better for you, you're free to use that and just use mine as more so a guide for colors and the way to put them together. This is just how I found it looks really good for my facial shape, especially as a monolid, as it is. It's sometimes hard to get makeup and stuff to show and do what you want it to do. Alright, and we go back to our gray, our silver that's for gray, and this is just a dollar store palette. Literally, it's nothing special. It's a dollar store palette, guys. And we're doing into the halfway point and fill in behind that. Oh, John. This is BTS, because that's Jungkook singing. This is Begin by BTS. And I'm aware my singing sucks, and so you guys have to listen to it. I just get excited when I hear them. I'm trying to pack the silver in there thick so that you can actually see it. I think I'm kind of halfway succeeding. It's also really hard to get this to show, unfortunately. No, I want to pick that up. I keep picking up brushes with my mirror when I go to pick it up. You make me back here. And I'm aware that BTS in particular is very popular in the US right now. But a lot of other K-pop groups aren't. So my taste might be criticized. They might be something that people enjoy. I'm not quite sure yet. But my music is my own. It is what I enjoy listening to. Because none of these songs are mine. I wish I could sing like this. As it is, my singing sucks. I can hold notes and stuff, but I can't hold a tune in a can. So, you know, there's that. Alright, and now we're on to white. And for that, we're going to use a crease brush. Oh, I didn't show off what I was using for gray. It's just a little angled brush. But for white, we're using a crease brush. I'm going to go in here and get, again, plenty of white. Make sure that there's plenty of it on my brush. And we're going to go the next quarter of the way in. And just fill in. Alright, there's the white on the one eye. Now for the other. Hopefully you guys can see that kind of well on camera. I know my laptop isn't the best thing for filming, but I don't have a way to upload stuff and edit it and get it onto YouTube right now. Because I don't edit my stuff to begin with. So I just don't have a way to do it right now with an actual professional camera. So right now we're stuck with my laptop. Alright, there's the white done. And now onto the last color, purple. And for that we go back to our CoverGirl palette. And this white one is again just a little one that I picked up at Walmart. It's a L'Oreal Paris white one that I kind of screwed up with pink before I learned how easy it was to stain it. That's My Chemical Romance. The 5 of Us Are Dying, and this is before it was officially released. So it's the rough mix of it. But anyway, I didn't know how easy it is to stain a white eyeshadow. So I've since learned and fixed that. There we go. And then same thing on the other eye. Just the last quarter of it is all I'm doing, and I'm just filling it in. So that it's not so bad. And yes, I'm going a little bit under my eye with the purple. I'm doing it intentionally. I'm seeing how I like it. I kind of like how that looks, actually. I might do that with the other colors, because that doesn't look too bad. I don't think, anyway. Just a little bit under your eye, so it kind of creates a little bit of look. I don't think that looks all that bad, so I'm going to go ahead and mimic it with the other colors really quick, starting with black, and then doing the middle two. Because with black, that involves going a little bit farther out than I was previously. Alright, there we go. And that brings it down. And back to the silver. White's gonna be the last one I do. Just because it's gonna be the most pain in the butt and I don't want to do it. In silver, you literally just hack in on top of whatever color. That's the Jackson 5. We don't have to be over 21, I think. Yep. I'm being quiet because I am trying to get this on there in such a way that it actually looks good. Because I don't want it to just look terrible and I decide that I hate it. Alright. And now I gotta clean this brush so that I can do my white. Alright, and now white. And I'm just dabbing it, not actually drawing with it because I'm worried about blending it with the other colors that are on either side of it. So I'm just blending, just patting it there. Which is normally what I do with my white, just to be safe. Make sure I don't blend it with the other colors and, you know, stain the white on my palette. There we go. And finish the last eye. That's BTS. Which one are you? Outro. Oh, are you late too? With with numbers and single letters. It is spelled ORUL82. Like the number 2. I'm trying to clean up the silver that's gotten all over my laptop, because it's all over now. That silver likes to make a mess. I've just found that it does. Alright, and now lipstick. And this is a collab Buzz color lipstick. I like the color of it. I think it's a really pretty purple. And it just goes right on your lips. Twice, yes or yes. I can name this one within 30 seconds. It's got a very distinctive intro. And it's also one of their newer songs, so I remember the title of it still. I think this is the Japanese, though. Yeah, that's Japanese. The music video for this song is very artfully done, too. So I'm just touching up some areas of my lips that I feel like are a little light. I want to really pre-color over all of them, not just part of it. Do I have napkins somewhere? Hold on, let me see if I have napkins somewhere. I do. And you take a napkin or a paper towel, and you're gonna curl your lips in over your teeth and bite down on the napkin. And then just do it a couple of times. Just make sure you get as much of the excess off as possible. There you go. That's how you do a lipstick. That's how you're supposed to do a lipstick anyway. Last thing is setting spray. I use an ELF. Yes, English is a difficult language. Makeup mist and set. And you hold it away from you. And when you do this, suck in a deep breath. Hold the breath for a minute after you do it and fan your face to help get rid of the smell. Because that's half of what chokes you. And then when you go to breathe for the first time, do it through your nose, not your mouth, because through your mouth you will choke. And then go ahead and do it. And make sure your eyes are closed well and your lips are closed well, because otherwise it won't end well for you. Trust me, I've made the mistake with my lips once. No. And that's it. That's the finished makeup look. I'm gonna give you guys a show of it before I see it, because I go to put my glasses on and you guys won't be able to see it in the light. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you guys have an amazing day and you guys all continue to be the stars that I know you are. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for a poly look that I got a little bit ahead on, so I need to figure out what I'm doing for that. Bye bye, guys.